What's up, everybody? Just wanted to shoot a quick video talking about my overhead camera setup and how it's super simple but also very effective. So let's dive right in. What's up, everybody? My name is Lewis and I am a photographer slash filmmaker based in the greater Chicagoland area, and I'm also a video director for a church. And so in this channel we talk all things camera, lighting, audio, and all the things. So today I wanted to talk about my overhead camera setup and how it's actually quite simple yet very effective. And quite frankly, it doesn't have to be complicated. I think a lot of people think it has to be super complex or don't know where to start. But after seeing this video, I hope that'll give you some ideas on how to do it for your setup. In my case, I'm using the neewer overhead camera kit that they offer on Amazon. It's usually around $100 retail. Actually, in my case, I'm only using the base supports on the sides. The crossbar was a little short, and that's on me. I didn't check how long it actually went. My desk is about 60 inches long and it only goes to right under 48. So that's probably good for you to know when you're considering a rig. I had to pick up a separate crossbar for Amazon for like 40 bucks and it went a lot longer and gave me a little more control, and it's worked fine. So I haven't really had any issues with it. So the neewer kit came with a super clamp with a magic arm on it. And I think that's how they wanted you to mount the camera. For me, it was a little too flimsy, so I went with a different solution. But I think I'm gonna use that magic arm somehow to then mount a boom mic for my recordings. But as far as the camera is concerned, I opted with the Ulanzi ball head tripod solution, and that retails for around $25, and that's worked quite well for me. The cool thing with this is it also has a cold shoe mount, so I was able to then also attach my wireless transmitter on there. And so I'm able to then transmit my video signal onto my phone pretty easily. And that's made the process a whole lot simpler for me as far as making sure my shot looks good and that I'm framed properly. It's not necessary. You could always just run a long HDMI cable into a monitor. But since I had this laying around, then I decided to use it, and it's been great. As you can see, there's a couple cables running along the crossbar as well. One of them is a USB-C cable, and that's charging the camera so that it doesn't die midway through. And the other cable is an MPF dummy battery that's powering the wireless transmitter so that that also doesn't die halfway through. As far as the camera, I'm using an A7 III. You can use whatever camera you want so long as it's lightweight so that your ball head system can support the weight of the camera. As far as lensing, I've found the 35mm to be kind of a sweet spot as far as focal length. Any of the wider lenses will probably work. 50 just felt a little too tight for my liking, so 35 and maybe wider would be my recommendation. In this case, I'm using the 18-35, and I know it's a crop sensor lens, but it's what I had laying around. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple, but very effective. So if you think this is a setup that might work for your workflow, I'll have links to the products in the description. And if you found value in this video, feel free to subscribe. And as always, I hope to see you in the next one.